Welcome in to this spot of tea. My name is Gerri Brehm, and we're talking about career development, particularly in ambiguous times. So, to jump in, the things we're going to cover today is figuring out what is your cup of tea, making sure that you have an awareness of external elements, things that might be impacting your industry or your job, and then ultimately increasing your own knowledge, skills, and abilities so you are always ready for the right opportunity when it arrives. Starting with knowing your cup of tea. And this really comes down to, are you clear on what your values are, the purpose, what you really want to be accomplishing, the kind of impact that you want to have in the jobs that you take? And that's, maybe that's a local impact, even to global impact. Now, you don't have to be an expert on global or politics or any of those kinds of elements, but knowing what's going on at the highest levels that might impact your industry, might impact your field of business, that's really important. You've got a chance to look for trends or themes or potential things that are a little bit farther down the road that might impact how you get to do the work you do, how that is impacting the industry that you're in. There is obviously different kinds of technology advances can impact the kind of work you're doing in your particular field or within the organization that you work for. So, how is your company responding to these trends? And then that helps us stay not just in our own little bubble of our department or our team. It allows us to start thinking about, how is my department and team being leveraged by my organization? Is there an increase in demand? Has there been a decrease in demand? What does that mean for me in terms of what I do? Which leads us to that final thing, and you will find this in almost every job description that's posted. KSA, knowledge, skills, and abilities. So this is your chance to really make sure you are aligned with the kind of work you want to be doing. What do you need to know to be effective in this job? What kind of education or certification background do they expect you to walk in the door with? Is there a level of expertise? So comparing what you currently have with what's out there in the market or even your own current job description can help you get a sense of where you stand internally as well as with the competition out there in terms of what they're looking for. That also goes to skills. So there's both obviously technical skills and soft skills. A lot of jobs will actually call it out. We need somebody who is an excellent communicator. They need to be able to communicate complicated technological information to non-technical audiences. So, taking a list and an inventory of what kinds of skills that you've been building up throughout your career. And the last one are some abilities. This one is, how you tend to do the work. Maybe you've got phenomenal organizational or time management skills, or there's some other specific abilities that you would call out if you were doing your resume or applying to certain jobs. And so just knowing what those strengths are allows you to then say, how do I fit and align to what's currently open in the marketplace and the needs of the marketplace? And are there areas I might need to boost up a little bit? Maybe I need to go back and get a certification or update my skills in a certain area. Is there something I can do within my organization that builds this up? Are there things I can be exposed to? So as I'm thinking about my next career move, so maybe a lateral move is something that is going to then give me exposure to new work or new individuals, which makes me ready for the next opportunity as it shows up. So go ahead and reach out to us if you have questions or you'd like to explore this a little bit more. And don't forget to follow us. We are on LinkedIn at the Executive Advisory, as well as Instagram and YouTube.